Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be talking about something that is absolutely huge in 2018. I'm talking about the social media trends that have been happening over the past 3 years and what we can expect in the next 3 years to come. So I've taken a lot of the stuff for this vlog from a few articles that I've been reading. I've actually attached them down in the show notes below. They're from The Guardian. Tim Smoyer has a fantastic podcast, definitely worth a listen. So what these articles explain is about a Pew Research poll. It essentially explains why teens are abandoning Facebook in favor of new and upcoming platforms. 85% of these teens said that they were using YouTube on a daily basis. 72% said they were using Instagram. 69% said they were using Snapchat, and only 51% that they said they were using Facebook. Of those people that were interviewed, only 10% said that they were using Facebook regularly. It's interesting to note that Facebook used to be the #1 social media platform, and it has shifted down to #4. The #1 guy has become the #4th guy. That is big in terms of social media. Okay, so I'm not saying that Facebook is in any way diminishing. In fact, it still has 2 billion active users and remains the most used social media platform. However, the demographics of Facebook are definitely switching from a younger generation to an older generation. This is a pretty significant change considering that 3 years ago, teenagers were almost exclusively using Facebook and maybe a little bit Snapchat and Instagram. It's also interesting to note that each of these platforms serves a different purpose. For example, Instagram is entirely for pictures. Facebook, connecting with friends. Snapchat, it's kind of this mix between videos and communication. But YouTube, it's kind of this different thing entirely. People don't go to YouTube to connect with their friends. They go almost exclusively for entertainment and education. So although YouTube is considered a social media platform, it is a little different than the rest of them, and it serves an entirely different purpose. It's also interesting to note that YouTube has absolutely no competitors. Sure, there's Vimeo, and if you really wanted to include it, Twitch, but these platforms don't even come close to the capabilities of YouTube, which is all about search, search, search. YouTube is incredibly good at search. Snapchat is almost impossible to navigate. Instagram, you can really only search for people and hashtags. Facebook, don't even get me started on how poor Facebook's searchability is. YouTube is the only platform that you can get what you want within one search. YouTube is also becoming increasingly popular because it remains the only platform which can be monetized. Yeah, Google has made it a little harder for people to monetize due to view and subscriber limitations, but it still remains the only platform which creators can be rewarded for their publications. Creators on YouTube can be given 50% of all of the ads that have been paid for on their channel. Although Facebook has talked about monetizing their platform for literally years now, nothing has come of it, and I think people are a little tired and are moving over to a platform that is much easier and much better to search on. 5 or 10 years ago, viewing consumption was almost strictly limited to hardware. Not every person in the family had a phone or computer, but all of that is changing. The majority of teenagers have at least one smart device, whether that be a phone, laptop, or computer. And it's also interesting to note that this new generation of teenagers, this Generation Z, has almost identical viewing patterns to those of teenagers 15 to 20 years ago. So what did kids 15 years ago do when they got home from school? They watched TV. What do kids do now when they get home from school? They're on YouTube, they're on social media. The social media consumption numbers are almost identical to those of TV consumption numbers 15 and 20 years ago. Except now, every member of the family not only has their own remote, but they also have access to on-demand content for literally whatever they want. So what does all this mean? I think YouTube is going to be the next big platform to watch in the next 3 years. Generation Z is setting the trends for social media consumption for the next 3 years. Okay guys, so I'm just going to leave you with one last thing which I'm super excited about, which I think is going to change the YouTube landscape forever. And that is YouTube sponsoring. So YouTube over the past month, maybe 2 months, has been gradually releasing this idea of sponsoring YouTube channels. I think that YouTube is taking on this Twitch mentality in which you can sponsor or donate to your favorite player, or in this case, favorite channels. So if you're into YouTube, you'll probably know that there are services like this out there already. Patreon, for example, you can donate monthly to your favorite channel and you'll get exclusive access and hangouts with the creators. But YouTube is taking that external service and bringing it internal. This is going to be huge. It's going to be way easier for people to donate and support their favorite channels, and easier for people to take their YouTube hobbies and YouTube passions and bring it full time. So like I said, we don't know what the future of this service is, if YouTube may kill it off or if they may adopt it for every channel that has more than 1,000 subscribers, kind of like what they're doing with monetization right now. But if they do continue this through, I think that the quality of YouTube channels will go way up and it'll be way easier for people to pursue their passions on YouTube. Okay guys, so I've never done a video like this ever before. If you liked it, please just give me a thumbs up down below and hit that subscribe button. By hitting the subscribe button and the like button, that is the best way to support some of your favorite YouTube channels and to help them continue to grow and continue to make great content. So once again, please hit that subscribe button and the like button, and I'll see you guys again next week.